I'm just going to sit here and smile at you. Tomorrow is a holy day. It is Shabbat Shalom tomorrow. Remember our commandments, guys. Uphold the Sabbath. Nobody's here. This is going to be an easy show for me. I remember doing videos where I would have 0 viewers. It would take me like a whole week to get 100 views on any one video. And I remember thinking, wow, I got 100 views. Then I did that one video with Pizzagate, and I called it Pizzagate. I got almost 200,000 views on one video. It's all in the title. Good morning, Greta. I love you. I have Global Watchman in my prayers. I am so happy I got to meet her. I'm still looking forward to talking to her too. So, my friend last night said to me, Holly, and I can tell here, you should see my torso. Okay, 7 years, I always go in this cycle. I really honestly do. Where I've always been skinny as a beanpole. When I was born, I was 5 pounds, 12 ounces, and then I dropped down to 5 pounds, 1 ounce. So weight has always been an issue for me. Like, I have to work at gaining weight. And even then, the working at gaining weight, I lose weight because I'm working to gain it. And that burns calories. But my friend last night, he said, Holly, you're noticed. You're too skinny. And I know where it's coming from. It's coming from him and his mom, I know. It's not that I intentionally want to be skinny. Oh, boy. I've always been a lightweight. Always. Always. It wasn't until I was in high school, I think I was like a sophomore in high school, when I finally hit like 100 pounds. And I'm 5'6", so... But I told my friend, I said, listen, I just really kind of started eating again. I got my breakfast down and dinner, and that's about it. And breakfast is 2 raw eggs, a cup of milk, and a banana. And dinner is usually steak and noodles and a bunch of fruit. I've been eating a tub of ice cream. I went through a tub of ice cream in 2.5 days. So, but I am working with a dietitian, a nutritionist, and she's coaching me through everything. And yes, on really bad days, she will tell me, Holly, even if it's a Coke, drink it, you need the calories. But yes, it is about eating better, and that is a sin for me not to take care of myself. So you're actually looking at me in sin right now, and I don't want to be a stumbling block for you guys, but my sin is that I put me last on the list to take care of all the time. Which I'm not complaining, but you should see my body. I don't have an ounce of fat on me at all. Like, if you pinch, you're only pinching skin. So, I hate this part of the highway. Yeah, I know, me too. It splits. They're doing construction. That car in front of me almost went into the divider where it splits. He almost hit that. Everybody's going to be like, what's with Holly today? I'm kidding. That reminds me. Hello there. My name is Holly Baglio, and I'm your hostess with the mostest, broadcasting to you live from Mobile Holly Television Studios, right here in Garfield, New Jersey. I want my HTV. I gotta work on that. I could have such a great radio voice. Hello, and welcome. I gotta get my Fringe software working. I thought I'd have it working this week, but I don't even know what happened to this week. That's right, I've been running my own errands this week. I didn't have any dreams last night. I wasn't attacked by any demons, believe it or not. Although I saw a bunch of them. And there was a couple times last night when Abba was like, don't get scared. I'm like, huh? And then I would look to the other side of the room, or I would look up, and sure enough, I would see a demonic presence. And I'm wondering why. Because I didn't startle. But he's saying, Holly, don't startle. And I gotta tell you, these demons, guys, now I know about the shadow people and about like the evil eyes, they just stare at you and drill through you. I get all that. But now, I kid you not, guys, the demons, they literally look like angels. What does it say? Satan even comes as an angel of light. I kid you not, guys, these demons definitely look like angels of light. And they look pretty. They trick us to make us think that they're warring angels, and they're not. They've been trying to trick me, too. And if they can trick me, and I can see them, I know what they're doing to you guys. But I kid you not, they look like beautiful angels. These are demons, mind you. And they will do something good. I will turn around and praise Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh thinking it's him doing it, and it's not. And that right there is a very bad thing. I don't know if I'm using the words right, but Christians have said this to me too. Christians go, oh, Holly, demons aren't going to do anything good to cause you to give worship to God. Okay, go drink a VA, sit down, and shut up. Let me do the talking, because you're wrong. Demons will, in fact, trick you. They will do a good deed to trick you. And then when you turn around to God to say, oh, thank you, God, and it's not him, the demon knows it's got you right where it wants you. You're paying attention to it. You're thinking it's a good angel that God sent you when it's not. It's got your attention, and now you're paying attention to that demon, thinking it's a messenger from God, and it's not. And these demons will do a good deed, even though it's a demon. Because what it's doing is trying to capture your attention. Oh my God. It's Amos. I love you, Amos. I haven't seen you in forever. And Christians say, oh no, demons aren't going to do that. Are you going to let me in, dude? Because if not, I'll make my own spot. So, yeah, demons will do a good deed. And once they got your attention and you're thinking it's a good angel on your side, kablamo! As Vinny puts it best, baby cakes. Kablamo! Out kablamo! They nail you. That's what happens with an Ouija board. Same thing. A spirit comes out, you start talking to it, you think it's a good spirit. It's got your attention off of God and in its hands now. I have seen literally demons in church. When I got married to Yeshua HaMashiach, December 12th of 2014, I saw two demons sitting in the front row, and Jonathan Kahn had said something about being saved to Yeshua, the Messiah, and who wants to be saved. And these two people in the front row raised their hands, going, yeah, I want to be saved, I want to be saved. And meanwhile, it's two demons. Do you know how many demons I see in church nowadays? Even in my old church, my home, that's closed down because COVID's bigger than their God. Mountaintop. I kid you not. And those demons in that church, they sparkle like angels in light. Now, I had this situation happen to me a couple of weeks ago where there was a demon, came to me as an angel of light. And I was standing at my kitchen sink doing my dishes. And out of the corner of my eye, I see a big hand. and it just goes like that. It waved in front of my garbage can. So there I am. I bind and cast down this demon. I bind and cast down this demon. Well, for days upon days upon days, that thing stayed in my house. But then the one day I saw this big hand wave in front of the garbage bag. So I went from the counter, I turned around and walked across the kitchen to the table. I looked inside the garbage bag, and sure enough, my silver, I don't know what you call them, but it's to put a candle wick out. That had fallen in the garbage. And I thought to myself, wow, I've been casting this thing out for days. It's still here. And now it just warned me that something valuable from my kitchen table fell in the garbage. Oh, this must be an angel from God, right? Some of these things you got to get rid of by prayer and fasting, and that's the only way you can get rid of them. And I also noticed some of these things, you have got to grab at least one other person to join you in prayer. Sometimes it takes a second person. Sometimes it takes prayer and fasting. But these demons will linger and stay there once they're bound and cast down in Yeshua's name. And they'll stay there for days. And Christians say, oh, they can't do that. Want to bet? You guys just wait. I notice people put demons as well as God in a box so they can understand it. And once they've got it figured out, that's it. There's no telling them any different. They know it all. Two faces, yep. Yep. So, I've learned quite a bit about demons lately. And, I don't think that a lot of people emphasize what I just said. Oh, Holly, Satan can't sift you unless God raises his hand off of you and tells him it's okay. Wanna bet? Demons don't fight fair. There are no rules. And they will sift you when they want to sift you. That's it. God already told us we'd be hated for his name's sake. But yes, over the past 7 years when I've gone into a church, I can't say, honestly, I cannot say in 7 years that I have not been in a church where demons have been in there too. In 7 years, not one church have I stepped in where I have not seen a demon. Man's traditions leave the door open. False doctrine leaves the door open. Not being Holy Spirit filled and led and being in his truth leaves that open for demons to come right into the church. If you are praying, oh, rapture us out of here, come get us a third time, float us into air, and then it's all done and over with, right, God? That's false doctrine. That's going to leave your door open. Demons come in. Do you know why? Because it's not Yeshua's truth. It's false. The demon tells us of the Bible tells us of a second Exodus and 2 resurrections. Nobody ever talks about that. They talk about a rapture. Obviously, something is wrong. Why does any normal person read the Bible and when they get done with it, they're like, yeah, I didn't see anything about a rapture. But all these other people that have gone to church, they all believe in a rapture. Where do you get that from? Yeah, let's float off into air. God says he's coming back twice, but let's jam in there that he's coming back a third time. That's not the truth. There is a woe to people who add and subtract from the Bible. That is taking out the 2 resurrections and second Exodus and putting in a rapture. False doctrine. And when it comes to a survivor like me, we have got to be studying the Bible with people who are scripturally sound, because if you're not scripturally sound, you will trigger an MK Ultra survivor on false doctrine such as the rapture. Period. End of discussion. People can think whatever they want, but this, what I'm saying, is fact. I keep telling all the survivors, listen, if somebody tells you the keys of David are that Lilith and Adam had Cain and Lilith was Adam's first wife, that's a lie. That's a fake Jesus. If somebody tells you that the key of David is, oh, well, Eve had sex with Satan and out came Cain, and then she had sex with Adam and out came Abel, that is a lie and false doctrine. That will leave a door open for a demon to walk right in and dominate your life. You're listening to the fake Jesus at that point. That's not his truth. That's your truth. When people say, oh, well, even the elect will be deceived. Okay, that's a red flag. They are not the elect. They're already deceived going into tribulation. Turn them off, walk away. I'm dead serious. That's it. That's the only thing you can do with somebody who is done up on false doctrine and hell-bent on it. The only thing you can do is gently say, you know, this is not his truth. We are to stay in his truth. And if the person is still on their pulpit talking about it, praying for false doctrine to come true of a rapture, then the best thing for you to do is turn off your computer or walk out the door and don't listen. Because that's not your shepherd speaking to you anymore. That is the false Jesus, fake divine light. I should know they sold it to us in the dumps. And now that I'm above surface, I tell these pastors and evangelists, no, you're wrong. That's from the enemy. They don't listen. A prophet's hated in his own town. And there's many different forms of prophecy. It's not just who the next president's going to be. Who's going to win the lottery. There's different forms of prophecy. And I'm not denying the fact anymore that he's called me to be a prophet. Now, the elect are not deceived because it's not possible. Because Yeshua is working through them, and they will not make a mistake because he's working through them. These other self-proclaimed and self-anointed prophets, they get 50 to 80% of anything right, and that's not God, and that's not good enough. The prophets in the Bible never got anything wrong. I must refer all of you guys to turn off your computers and TVs, get rid of these fake teachers, rabbis, and false prophets. Go back to your Bible and read the canons in your Bible. You have Jeremiah, his prophecies are true, still coming true, all true. You have all these magnificent prophets in the Bible, but nowadays Christians, they all clamor with stars in their eyes. Ooh, who's the next big sensation I can get on my pulpit? People go, oh, well, God already won. Them and their stupid platitudes. Yeah, God already won. You didn't. You still got to live through the war and do the work. You can't sit on your pompous ass and expect him to do it. That's another thing. People go, oh, God, you know my heart. So guess what? I'm going to push the commandments back up at you, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to be okay with, God, the creator of me. Well, you know my heart, and you just better be okay with it, and me bringing a pagan idol such as a Christmas tree in my house. Because, God, you know my heart. That Christmas tree reminds me of Jesus being hung on it, hung on the cross. You have the audacity to push orders back up the ladder? No. Orders come down the ladder. We get them, we fulfill them. We don't push orders back up the ladder to the boss. It didn't work in AT&T and guaranteed it's not going to work in the Bible. Me, I would say, God, you know my heart. Can we correct what's wrong with it so I'm in accordance to you? I will celebrate Hanukkah and ignore Christmas. I will do what you want, God. Get my heart right with you. Get all that icky stuff out of my heart so I'm not telling you, the one who's holy, what he's going to be okay with. He's going to be okay with my sin because he knows my heart. He's going to be okay with me worshiping little baby Satan on Trumpus Day because he knows my heart and I'm really pretending that it's Jesus. Wow. Nowadays Christians got some balls. They really got some balls. You know what? I don't want that. I don't want any of that. Senor, how are you? Crystal, how are you? If I'm missing anybody in my chat room, I'm sorry. I'm driving. But how are you guys? Blessings. I don't want to be in this lane. I want to be in that lane. Okay. Feliz Navidad. I get that song stuck in my head. Feliz Navidad. I'm going to be singing that all day now. Guys, today I'm opening up panels. We are going to do HTV marathon panels today. So if you guys are home without family, lonely and alone, come join me. Come join us. I'm hoping to get panelists. If not, I guess we'll just be staring at each other for like the whole day. But tomorrow I am going to celebrate the Sabbath. Purposefully to celebrate the Sabbath, to spit on Krampus. And it's Krampus. I have a problem with the entity. You know, in the Dumbs, when it came to Christmas and Easter, it's all pagan, guys. It's got nothing to do with God. Christians painting eggs and thinking it's harmless. It's not harmless. That's innocent baby's blood where they get the paint to even paint the eggs. The paint for the eggs is innocent baby blood, murdered. And that's what they dip Ishtar's eggs in. And then nowadays Christians let their kids do it. Oh, it's okay. No, it's not. Guys, I don't want you falling into the trap of the fake Jesus. That's why I'm pushing so hard. Because I want you to have that relationship with our true, genuine shepherd. I'm driving slow today. I'm doing the speed limit today. Everybody's like, why? How fast do you normally drive? Ooh, my speedometer goes up to 140, so I get it up that high. No, I'm kidding. Meanwhile, if you look up my driving record, my driving record is as long as this highway with how many speeding tickets I've gotten. I got so many speeding tickets that I used to have a Swarovski star. It was Swarovski crystal hanging right here. Well, I had, at one point in my life, I had so many speeding tickets that, well, we were friends back then, but my friends started giving me tickets for obstruction of view just so I wouldn't get more points, more tickets, and lose my license. I must have like 6 obstruction of views, 17,000 speeding tickets. My friends even gave me one of the police cards when I came back to Jersey. My friend gave me one of those cards, like so when you get pulled over by the cop, you give him a card. The pandemic. Man, I miss activities. I really do. Sports and activities, all because of this pandemic. They planned all of it. All of this is orchestrated. They're going to orchestrate us right into tribulation. It's the Illuminati families that are reenacting Revelation in the Bible. They say they're reading Revelation and acting it out. I say God knew that they were going to do this, so that's why he gave you and me the book of Revelation, so that way you and me would know what the Illuminati families are doing. The Illuminati families, I believe, are the 10 kings in Revelation. The Illuminati families are the sons of Nephilim. That is the serpent seed, point blank. They're not our friends. Obviously, they gave us that false doctrine of a rapture. They're not our friends. Guys, you don't want anyone or anything taking you off the planet Earth. Yeshua HaMashiach is returning a second time. First he came to die for our sins. Now he's returning to conquer. There is no other third, fourth, fifth time. There's none of that. The Bible's very specific. He returns 2 times. That's it. Not 3 for a rapture. If he returned 3 times, the Bible would say he was returning 3 times. It doesn't. I forgot what I was going to say. You want to keep your feet on the ground, guys. You don't want to be getting in a space shuttle with SpaceX and what's his name, Elon Musk, to get off the Earth because we're going to all explode. You don't want to do that. You don't want to get in a jump room and go to Mars. You want to keep your feet planted on the surface of the Earth. Don't be running into no dumps. Oh, the great and terrible day of the Lord has come. That part in the Bible when they say that, the great and terrible day of the Lord has come, well, what's a day to God? One day to God is 1,000 years. How long is Yeshua HaMashiach going to reign for? A day in God's time, 1,000 years in our time. So when you get to Revelation and you see these people are running into the dumps, telling the rocks to fall on them, for the great and terrible day of the Lord has come, yeah, because they know Yeshua's returning and he's going to reign for 1,000 years. So once they realize he's on his way, they're going to run for the hills. But they are still going to destroy this earth. But for you and me, we want to stay on the surface of the earth. We don't want anybody taking us. When Nibiru flies over, that's going to pull people up off the earth. Some people are going to be, oh, it's the rapture. And then they're going to be fried. You want to shine your face to Abba. Never run from him, even if he is ticked off. Even if he has wrath. You never want to hide from him. And we want to stay on this earth. We don't want anyone or anything to take us off, guys. There we go. A little bit quieter. When Yeshua returns, the rest of the planets bow. So if you're up on Mars and Yeshua's returning and the planets bow, you're going to be tossed off like fleas, literally. These other planets are elemental beings. So when Yeshua comes through, these elemental beings bow to him. My prayers for Spain. Oh, Senor. I'm sorry. You know what? I think doing sports is good. I think we should always stay active. It's good for, it's really, if you want a sharp mind, do physical exercise. Seriously. Sit-ups, jumping jacks, working out will actually keep our mind sharp. I was thinking about you all morning, ECWN. And no, you're not. You're not a prick. You had me laughing yesterday. I was trying to find funny jokes to say back to you, but... Okay, ECWN. You're the only person I'm going to say this to. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Folded. Ah, the Roaring 20s. ECWN, yes. I am going to run panels today. So about 1, 2 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time, New Jersey. I'll probably do 2 o'clock. Let's go for 2 o'clock. The Roaring 20s. We'll do it 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'll open up my panels. And we'll hang out all night until we fall asleep. So, I'm driving home now. I got all of my laundry done. And I gotta go to the store. I want to get a bottle of wine. I know Holly's getting a bottle of wine. It's a sin! Did you hear that? Yes, play the lottery. Speaking of which, if I go past the lottery thing, I'll play it too. If I win, we're all sharing the money though. Whoever's in my chat, what do we got? Greta, Senior, ECWN. Who else is here? Crystal, Greta, Amos. I'll go play a lottery ticket, and if we win, I'll share the money with you guys in the chat room. I give you my word, I mean it. Plus, money's only fun when you can share it with other people. Happy holidays, guys. My friend got mad at me because he goes, oh, Merry Christmas. So I looked at him, I'm like, Happy Hanukkah. He's like, ah! He's like, you ruined Christmas, Holly. My other neighbor tells me, I kid you not, my neighbor tells me, you ruined Christmas for me. You totally ruined Christmas for me. Now all I think about is Krampus. So yes, I stole Christmas for a couple of people, ECWN. You would be so proud of me, ECWN. I got my friend Dave this year. It's ruined for him. I stole his Christmas. I'm going to call up my godmother, and I'm going to go steal her Christmas, too. I'm going to give everybody the bah humbugs. I'm stealing Christmas. That's it. I remember Adam Sandler. Oh, my gosh, ECWN, that is going back so long. You remember, what were they called? The Jerky Boys? They'd call up and do the phone pranks. But then Adam Sandler came out with that CD, the Hanukkah song. My friends at the time used to listen to that Adam Sandler CD and his music like it was going out of style. That was so funny. That's so long ago. I was, what, 18, 19? I think 19 or 20, and around there when that Hanukkah song came out. Happy Hanukkah! Senor, my little girl. I don't know if you can see her. She's back there. That song. I'm going to have to try to remember it, ECWN, so I can sing it to you. Ooh, I could do that, ECWN. What I could do is I could put my headphones on, right? Play my headphones through my cell phone. Get on the computer with it live streaming, and then I could sing you the song because I'll have the headphones so you won't hear Adam Sandler. You'll just hear me. I'll do that. I gotta make you guys some singing telegrams again. I love doing that. When I call you guys, I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. That's what I do to my friends all the time. They're like, okay. Who's that one singer? Back during Jimi Hendrix time. What's her name? She had that rasp. Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin. When she's got the when she's singing. Me and Bobby McGee. Hey, Sizzle, baby cakes. I said hello to you at the beginning of the video, baby cakes. I kid you not. That was Abba. I didn't know you were going to be here, but he was putting you in my head, Sizzle. Lily Armstrong. I want to do the Honey Dippers. You know the Honey Drippers by Robert Plant. That's like a lovey-dovey song. I gotta find a good song for you guys. One that I haven't done before. What I wanted to do was, do you guys remember Martin Short, that comedian, Saturday Night Live? And he would have his hair like in a alfalfa thing, just pointed straight up, and then he'd pull his pants up to here, and then he'd like walk around like that. Do you remember Martin Short? I want to dress like him, right? Get my hair pointed in a point, sticking straight off my head, pull my pants up really high, and I wanted to get that song by Queen, Lazing on a Sunday Afternoon. It's a funny song. Oh, lazing on a Sunday afternoon. And I wanted to play that song and dance around like Martin Short and do a little funny skit and put it up on YouTube. You guys, I gotta do it. You guys will be like, oh my gosh, that's my sister Holly. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. I love that song. How does it go again? Come on in. How does that song go? Another little piece of my heart now, baby. Come on. How does she sing it? She's like, come on. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Now I'm going to have to go home and listen to Janis Joplin. I'm going to lose my voice by pretending to be Janis Joplin. I wasn't yelling, guys. I was just trying to sing, honest. So panels today, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All are welcome. Except for trolls, haters, and gang stalkers. There's a zero tolerance for them. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Aw, thank you. Thank you, senor. Si, senor. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Come on. Take another little piece of my heart now, honey. I wish I knew all the lyrics. What's that one song I like by Gloria something or other? I'm going to have to go home and try to sing at Janis Joplin. I'll have to put that little piece of my heart now, baby. I'll have to get the, I'll make a skit. I'll make a skit. Me and Bobby McGee, I love that song. I'm gonna go home and play Janis Joplin now. Hey, baby cakes. I gave you a shout out earlier, baby cakes. I've been learning about demons. Vinny, you don't have a wrench. I moved the wrenches around, Vinny. Don't take it personally. I've been moving wrenches, so who doesn't have a wrench will end up getting one, and who has one will probably get it taken away, and then I'll switch and flop around. The crowd in my chat room changes, so I figure why not let the wrenches change? And some people really want a wrench. You okay, honey? My little girl. She's back there. I literally traipsed all of my laundry across the state of New Jersey. I kid you not. From west to east, from east back to west. There is not a county that my underwear have not been in. No, I'm kidding. Bad attempt at a poor joke. It's just my laundry. I'm glad I got it done though. I'm so glad. Rock country funky. Al Cablamo, I was saying that too, Vinny. But I've been getting across to the city of Camden. I remember partying in Camden. My friends would be like, Holly, you're nuts. I'm like, it's better than Washington Heights or Harlem. I liked, what's that, the PNC Art Center is in Camden. No, I'm on the top half of New Jersey. The top part. You can't come into New Jersey without passing my house. Like, consider me the toll booth in and out of New Jersey. If I don't like you, you're not coming in. I will run you out of my state. No, but really. Really. Here, look. This is what it looks like. Sorry that thing's in the way. See? That's what New Jersey looks like. You see anything else? Not really. But that's the extent of New Jersey. I used to party on this exit, number 18, with my college friends. Since last time I've been there. Yeah, Vinny, I was sick over Thanksgiving. I never had a Thanksgiving, Vinny. Remember we had talked about it months prior? I was sick with COVID for Thanksgiving. So I am kind of looking forward to the Sabbath tomorrow. The Sabbath. I'm going to go out to dinner with some friends. I'm looking forward to it. I'm already hungry. I got my appetite, that's for sure. Yeah, here. Maybe that's a better view. Sorry that the little cell phone holder's in the way. Jamie, I've been meaning to call you. I wonder what happened to you. A White Castle Christmas, ECWN. Where I was at my friend's house, right next door, there's a White Castle. I was thinking about walking there last night. Hey, just some guy. Listen, guys, I'm doing panels today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just some guy. Everybody, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today, I'm going to open up panels so we can all hang out. Oh, Bug Bouncer's still around. I got to give Bug Bouncer a call. We just talked a week or two ago. Bug called me up. Bug called me up when I had my head in the toilet. I was sick, and he saw one of my videos. He's like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just going through it." I haven't talked to Trunk Monkeys in a year. I don't even think she has my new phone number. I hope she's doing okay. I hope she's doing okay. I was rude to Trunk Monkeys. No, there was one phone conversation that I had with Trunk Monkeys, and I was mean to her. And we had a falling out. And I apologized to Trunk Monkeys, but I think because of what I said on the phone call, I think it damaged our friendship, and I feel bad. I very much love Trunk. I'm still very much sorry. I pray for her. But she hasn't been around because I'm a shithead. I mean, if you want the truth, that's the truth. It's my fault she's not around, and I wish she was around. It came down to that stupid Q bullshit. I was so frustrated with all the Q nonsense, I took it out on Trunk Monkeys, and that was not right of me. I'll have to give Bug Bouncer a call and tell him your presence is requested. Ooh, I'll give Bug a call. Who else? Trey maybe? And maybe Peanut? Seller? I gotta give all you guys a call. I'll go through my phone list and I'll start sending you guys out text messages to come join me at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You coming on the panel with me, Vinny and ECWN? Yeah, we did. I love her. I hope she's doing okay, but we did. I'd like to have Anna back in my life, though. I mean, I didn't want her really to go out of my life. I love Anna. A lot. I miss her. Anna was really a big part of my life, honestly. I remember so many times I couldn't wait to, like, get home to call her and tell her something, you know? She's a nice, I love her. Oh my gosh, it's Shalom, girl! Shalom. We're gonna have to make you blue, okay? Sorry to sadden you, but you look better blue. We're gonna turn you into a Smurf. No, I'm teasing. You need a wrench, Shalom girl. I love you so much, Shalom girl. I have been in a fight with demons. Shalom girl. Today at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna do a marathon on HTV. I'm gonna open up panels like for people that don't have family and they're lonely today and tonight. Come hang out on my channel, and if you want to be on the panel, Shalom girl, you can. Vinny, ECWN, can I rope you into getting on the panel? Man, do they ever. When I get done with this demonic attack, I swear I'm going to put a little flyer together that says, Holly, the demon cruncher. Call me if you need somebody to help you get rid of them. Do you know, Shalom girl, I found out I live on a ley line? Okay. Okay, ECWN. As long as you're there. And we can steal Christmas together. I think you said yes. Okay. So, 2 o'clock New Jersey time, I think would be 11 California time. I'm not sure if you have the time change. But it's 2 o'clock New York time. And we'll do it. And we'll come back and hang out with each other, keep each other company. Cool. I'm glad to see you, Shalom girl. Apartheid and Nazis. Just some guy, you better take a nap and you better show up. You're probably like, yeah, it's gonna be in the middle of the night here. I'm glad you're here too, Shalom girl. I'm glad I'm here. You have a basketball jersey? I used to have Yankees jersey, the baseball team Yankees. I used to have a ton of their jerseys. Love going to Yankee games. When I worked for AT&T, I put together team building exercises, right? And I'd round up all my managers. We'd go into work for half a day. Basically, we'd go into work, meet at AT&T, and then we'd all carpool into the city, and I would take them to David Letterman shows. We also went to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I was actually on TV, like when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, when they ask you a question, they poll the audience. Well, when they polled the audience, the camera guy was like this, and I saw him, and I looked, and I was on the TV. That was my, 2 seconds of fame. I was in the crowd of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? We saw David Letterman. We went to a bunch of Yankee games. We went to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? But I was the secretary, okay? I had 30 managers and 3 head honcho bosses. So I'd put together team building exercises. And the head honchos would be like, yeah, okay, I can't make it. I got meetings all day. That's okay. Me and the other managers, we're going to go strengthen our working rapport with one another. And there was conveniently a bar right across the street from David Letterman's show. We used to have a good time at AT&T when I worked there. Yep, Letterman. Shout, yank these. Yank these. Okay, I'll see you later this afternoon. I'm actually going to have to get going soon, too. Because we just about home. There's my little girl. Just about home. Debbie! As you're coming in, I gotta go. Debbie, 2 o'clock today. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing panels. I love you, Vivi. I'm doing panels at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come join us, Debbie. So we'll start it at 2, and I guess we'll close it when everybody falls asleep on the panel. I've fallen asleep on my own panels before. I don't plan on doing that tonight, though. But guys, I don't mean to be rude. I am going to get going. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I'll see you in 5 hours. Ooh, maybe I can take a nap during that time. So I can stay up late with you guys. Do you know that I stayed up until 2 o'clock this morning? I haven't been awake until 2 a.m. and since 2020. Honestly, I'm always asleep by 7, 8 o'clock at night and up at 4 in the morning. I don't want to go to sleep that early. I definitely don't want to wake up that early, but for some reason my sleep schedule is just stuck. I want to go back to being a night owl. Up all night, sleep all morning. I love you guys. I'm so happy to see you. I really am. My altars are being put back together. My altars are being put back together. I can feel it. I can feel them becoming whole and like meshing together and just being one. So an altar and me, we're now one. But the other thing is Abba's teaching me, like he dwells inside, but he's teaching me his voice. Because sometimes, guys, you know, when I'm in his will, sometimes on the inside, I can't see where I end and Abba begins. And of course, we want it that way. But he's definitely teaching me and reinforcing his still small voice in me so I recognize it and I immediately act on it, because I wasn't acting on it. And that was keeping me in sin. It was keeping me outside of his will, and I wasn't filling my calling. Now that he's got my attention, he told me I better write down everything he tells me, and I better draw everything, and I better speak it to the best of my ability. And I gave him my life. And you guys are my witnesses. This is my 7-year anniversary with Yeshua. Now this time, it's not keeper and saver. This time it's you guys as my witness. I love Yud Vav Hey. Hey, Senor. If I don't see you later, I'll see you later. And I hope you have a happy holiday, Senor. My love and my blessings to you and your family. All of you. I love you very much. I'll see you back in about 5 hours. But again, it'll be going for hours long. So if you're not there at 2, it's okay. It'll still be going on. But thank you guys so much for being in my life. You guys have been helping me this month of December. You've seen all my videos between the gang stalking and with me getting right with Abba. So I just want to say thank you guys, because I love you a lot. Hey, it's CT. What are you doing? Happy holidays, hon. 2 o'clock, I'm opening up panels today. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Marathon time. A lot of people are home, don't have family. So I'm going to get on YouTube so that way we all have a place to go and people to hang out with, and that way we're not lonely today. I know it's Christmas, and Christmas can be really hard. And even though I don't celebrate Krampus, I used to love Christmas. Are you kidding me? When I was a little kid, I'd play with all the decorations on the trees like they were toys. And all right, I really better go now, and I will see you guys in 5 hours. I love you so much, and too bonking. I remember that, CT. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I love you.